Hey, what's up, guys? It's Fernie Ceballos, coming to you live for our daily dose of awesome. Your live 15 minutes of daily motivation, inspiration, and education so you can get your day started right. Obviously, I'm not home. I'm broadcasting from my tablet here in Melbourne, Florida. In fact, I'm here. I just finished having lunch with Tim Irway, our CEO for Elite Marketing Pro, and we're actually in front of this health store called, let me see if you guys can see it. So the Jungle Organics. So it's a pretty cool place. We went to the restaurant here and had some pretty good stuff to eat. Had some green drinks, had an organic sangria and an organic grass-fed burger. So pretty awesome. I'm going to make my daily dose here pretty short. I'm not going to go through the intro or anything, but I wanted to quickly share with you something that I actually just showed some top earners in a certain big network marketing company. So over the past month, I've had more top earners reach out to me than at any point in my career. Reach out to me about how they can take their business online and how they can help with people take their businesses online. So hey, what's up, Amanda? How you guys doing? How you doing? So I'm going to quickly share with you the process that I walked them through on how to take a network marketing business that for the most part has been offline, online, and what that looks like for both the leaders and also for the downline reps. Now, if you don't know who I am, of course you know who you are. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fernie Ceballos. I'm a lead generation online marketing expert specializing in helping home business owners, that's network marketers, affiliate marketers, direct sellers multiply their incomes using the internet. Now, I built my first six-figure network marketing business within 2 years of discovering the information I teach here at Elite Marketing Pro. And over the past 10 years, I've been responsible for about $11 million in gross income into my home businesses and have helped our clients produce hundreds of millions of dollars collectively in their businesses as well. So what we teach works, and I'm actually going to walk you through the overview of how it is you take your business offline to online. And so first and foremost, most network marketers are going to be taught offline recruiting and prospecting strategies. And let me say, first and foremost, those strategies still work. Prospecting, making a list of your warm market people, prospecting, recruiting while you're out and about and meeting new people and connecting, that stuff works. The problem with that stuff, especially when you have, as it compared to the leverage you have with technology, is that relatively speaking, those strategies are inefficient and there's a lot of things in between those strategies that can take up a lot of your time. For example, going to hotel meetings or going to home meetings or having home meetings, doing all that stuff can take time. And so, the stuff you do in between the activities that actually produce results can take time. Driving to and from a certain location, driving to meet somebody at a Starbucks or wherever you're going to meet them, or hosting a home party even, that takes time away from your family. Even though you're home, you have to, clean the house, you have to get ready. You bring people in, you're spending money on product samples and all this stuff. People don't leave until late. And the whole time you have to do something with your kids if you have a family. And so there's a lot of inefficiencies involved with doing things belly the old school way. Now, again, does that stuff work? Absolutely. You have people becoming multimillionaires still doing it the old school way, especially, in certain parts of the world where technology is not as advanced as it is now in the United States. Now, what these top earners want to know is essentially how it is you take your business online. How do you make that transition without sabotaging the things you've already created, without sabotaging the businesses of the people you're already mentoring? Because you don't want to introduce a whole new concept and totally distract them or get them to stop what they're doing. So the first point of transition for me, which is very different from when I got started. When I got started, I went straight to the internet marketing stuff. I wanted to learn internet advertising, building sales funnels and all that stuff. And those are pretty advanced things to take on. I just took them on because I wanted to, go right to the top. And it took me about a year and a half to master those skill sets. And so that's why it did take me a couple years to actually start applying them into my network marketing business and then start producing results shortly thereafter. And so, but asking somebody in this day and age to do what I did is a big task, because most people don't know internet marketing. Most people don't know advertising or marketing skill sets. They're still learning network marketing skill sets. And so what's the option if you don't want to disrupt your team or you want to continue to make progress and maintain that momentum in your business? my opinion, you want to go with social media recruiting. Start when you're transitioning from offline to online. The easiest transition is to start learning social media recruiting, because it's the easiest transition to make, because all you're doing is applying the concepts and the strategies you're already deploying in attacking your warm market and going after the cold market. You're just applying them to a different medium. You're applying it to social media, but you're fundamentally doing the same thing. You're having the same types of conversations. Hey, what's up? There's Mr. Tim Irway and his lovely girlfriend, Reba. And so they're about to pick me up, and we're going to head off to Orlando and ultimately head to the airport. But so social media recruiting is the best approach to take if you're a brand new networker that wants to transition online. It allows you kind of ease into the concepts related to attraction marketing without doing too many crazy things and having to have a crazy learning curve. So I'm going to hop in the car with Tim right now. So you guys are going to go on a ride with me. I'm going to dump my bag in here. So 1 second, we are back to Tim. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Hello.
How's it going?
Nice car, man.
Thank you.
Everybody look at his car. Yeah. Fancy. All right. We can go now. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Cynthia.
Thanks for putting up with my wobbly video feed here.
And his rantings and ravings.
Rantings. 1 second. I'm trying to buckle in before he... Trying to be safe here. All right, so let me finish up before, and then I can head back to the airport and I can leave this crazy place, Florida. All right, so as I was saying, so easiest thing to do is to transition into social media recruiting. There you're going to obviously continue to apply the skill sets you're already learning in traditional prospecting, but applying it to a new medium, and it actually saves you from having to do a lot of the things that will take up a lot of your time. For example, instead of being out and about prospecting people and doing that stuff, you can pretty much sit behind your computer while you're watching your kids or whatever, or listening to music, and do those same exact activities. When you're creating interest in your company and somebody wants to view your presentation, you're not setting up a home meeting or sending them to a hotel meeting or anything like that. You pretty much you have a short conversation where they ask you what it is you ask the prospect what it is they need in their life, what changes, figure out what type of needs, wants, desires they have. And based on that, you can pretty much say, okay, I think I know what you need, and send them a video for them to review and book the follow-up call. It could be that same day, that same hour. But the point is, you're leveraging technology as much as possible, and you're not having to organize this big event at a location, whether it's your home or a hotel or whatever. So you can do things a lot more efficiently through social media recruiting. Beyond active prospecting on social media, you have passive prospecting, which is now you're putting posts where you're featuring things you've done or things you can do for people without having to mention your company. And this is where you start transitioning into a more attraction marketing scenario, where you're putting out the potential things that you can do for people, or you're putting out messages, examples of things you've done for people, the results you produce in people's lives. And people will naturally want to reach out to you because, especially if it's related to health and wellness, weight loss, or a change in lifestyle, that's very attractive, and people will reach out to you and want to ask, what are you doing? And that's where you can pretty much set up the transition towards showing them a little bit more about your business. Also, in those posts that you do on social media, you want to focus in on what you can do for people, not about your company or not about you. It's all about what it is you can do for other people. But in those posts, you could also have a call to action. You can simply say, hey, I've been able to do XYZ for John Smith. It's pretty cool. I'm so proud of his progress. If you guys want to know more about what John did, send me a private message. So you're able to create that intrigue and have people reach out to you and essentially volunteer themselves to be a prospect and lead for your business. And that's the fundamentals of attraction marketing, where you have people reaching out to you and asking for more information, as opposed to you trying to, create some sort of intrigue and response out of them through some sort of conversation, whether you're using form or some other some other prospecting process. So that's the easiest transition. And beyond that, if you guys know how attraction marketing works, you can easily see how the idea of somebody asking you for more information about something is an easy transition to what attraction marketing is. When we teach attraction marketing, or when I learned it, it was about setting up a website which has mechanisms for somebody to visit your site, and you present something you can do for people. You can solve a problem for them, or create some sort of desired outcome in their life, and you have a mechanism where they can submit their name and information to receive more information about what you can do for them. That's essentially the same thing that I'm talking about with the passive prospect on social media, but now you're using a more sophisticated mechanism. You're actually building a list and building a following. And so attraction marketing now in today's day and age is a combination of building a list through email, but also building a list through your followers on your fan page. And so if you want to get serious about transitioning from social media prospecting to attraction marketing, you need to have a fan page, you need to have your own website, you need to have a mechanism or mechanisms by which to collect people's information so you can follow up with them later. And they're on their own requesting that information. So if you want to know more about making that transition in your business, there's a link in the description to a product called Social Media Recruiter. It was put together by one of our members and mentorship students, Julie Burke. Julie has created a multiple six-figure income in network marketing over the past 3 years. She's personally sponsored over 270 people into her business and has grown an organization of 8,300 reps in her organization. And so that's pretty awesome. What that amounts to, essentially, for every person Julie sponsors, she creates 30 new reps in her organizations through duplication. So that's how powerful what Julie teaches in her course that she's basically done for us here at Elite Marketing Pro. And so go check that out. If you go there, you'll find that you'll have about an hour to get the course at half price. So you can get a 50% discount on Social Media Recruiter and get that course right now and begin your journey. And Julie will walk you through how it is you transition from active prospecting to passive marketing, active prospecting to passive recruiting, and then ultimately into attraction marketing and how you begin that journey as well. So I hope this makes sense. And so that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow from my home office in LA. And say bye to Mr. Timoteo.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Reba.
Bye, guys.
See you guys later. Take care, everybody.